Well, hello, darlings. It's Miss Tia. I know, kind of disguised a little different. Had to get me a sombrero because guess what I did, y'all? I got tired of all this cold weather. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to go down to Mexico. And that's what I did. Cozumel, Mexico for a little vacation. Because it's warm. Right now it's 85 degrees. Yeah. But not putting my jewelry on. You know, you gotta be careful around here. You know, so I didn't bring any of my jewelry or anything. But I am gonna hang out on the beach down here for a little bit and be in this warm weather. But I just want to tell y'all that, you know, while I was on my way, I heard this big commotion going on last night on these streets. And I'm like, what in the world? Everybody's supposed to be inside, staying warm. What's going on? Well, apparently Jody Sue, you know, the ex-neighbor of Summer Wells or something, she say that she really say something not nice, because I really hate when she do stuff like this. She called Gavel Geeks, she called her blue pork chop, which is absolutely disgusting. Like, that just shows her maturity level right there, huh? But anyway, so, and she was saying, like, that Jenny was back, and I was like, well, I never saw Jenny on these streets anytime recently, but okay. And so then what I found out was that she thought that Dutchie was Jenny. Because Dutchie was over on Smiley's and they was talking to Toaster Oven about going to the hospital and all that stuff about with H and Allie and all that stuff. And Toaster was, you know, kind of giving her story about what happened. And so I guess that Jody, she just like heard the voice and she didn't see, maybe, I don't know, but so she was like, she just did this big production making her title all about, you know, Jenny from Gavel Geeks, and she was going to have this whole live about her. And then I guess she started watching the video from Smiley's and she realized it was Dutchie. And then she do this whole big production about, dear Lord, baby Jesus, it's not the blue pork chop, and it's Dutchie. And then she say they must have a voice filter that's the same, or that they've been both tragedy pimps been trained at the same place, so they talk the same. That woman is pure out just crazy. Like, the production she tried to put on last night, like, because she was so wrong, and she couldn't come out and just, like, admit she was wrong. She had to make this whole production about it. But then she kind of slipped a little bit because she wanted everybody to think she hadn't watched that video before, but she did, because she slipped a little bit talking about some stuff that if she hadn't seen it, she wouldn't know. So yeah, so that was a whole big thing. So then Dutchie found out, and so then she go live on her channel, and she talking about how come that ex-neighbor would be like, you know, thinking that she was Jenny. So she went live, and Jenny came up on her panel, or gavel, whatever y'all call her. Certainly don't call her blue pork chop, because that's about disgusting. Like, I could think of some names I could call that ex-neighbor, but I'll refrain. But then she had, who else came up there? Smiley came up on her panel, and Crystal, not Crystal Crime Time, but the other Crystal. I can't think, I'm sorry, I cannot think of her channel right now, but anyway, she's a sweet girl, I like her. And so they was talking about how the neighbor could, like, come up with something like that, you know? And so, and then, so the chat was talking, everybody was laughing, because it was really hilarious if you think about it, because Gavel Geeks had blue hair. You know, she had blue hair. Like, so it's very obvious that you can distinguish the two of them. And even if you look, I mean, they both got southern sounding voices, I guess, but I mean, they don't really, like, when you hear each of them, you can tell them apart. So that's crazy. I don't know what the heck, Loaf is just, I don't know. But anyway, so they was be talking about all that stuff, and then, lo and behold, here come Andy Bernard, you know, the ex-neighbor's ex, the one she called a monster. So he in the chat, and he was like, you know, he couldn't believe that she would say all that stuff that she was saying. And I mean, she was just on one last night. So she had these streets just, I mean, they were just a-buzzing. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, because I was, you know, going on my travels pretty late. And yeah, so that's what they was doing over there. They had a big old thing over there. Mostly they just laughing at Jody because she about dumb, but I don't know. But yeah, that's the only thing I really saw on the streets last night. I did see something about Prayer Garden, but I didn't go over there, so I'm gonna have to check into that and see what the heck she did, because she has some people pretty upset with her. But I don't know what she said. If y'all know, y'all let me know in the comments, because I saw just one thing about her, but then I couldn't really figure out what was happening. So she did something, but I hope everybody else is pretty much staying in and being good. But unless somebody taking a trip like I am, so. But anyway, yeah, so I'm over here in Mexico, and I'm going to be having me a good old time over here until this cold weather go away, because I just can't handle that stuff, you know. It was just too much for me. So I'm going to hang out over here and maybe eat me a couple tacos, and yeah, we'll see. So I heard they have pretty good catnip over here, too. I don't know, I might have to check that out. But anyway, darlings, I just want to check in with y'all and see if any of y'all saw that mess craziness that was going on. It was really funny. It wasn't really even like so much drama stuff, because it was just funny because Jody was wrong. And it was funny because she just wouldn't, like, she couldn't admit she was wrong. Like, how in the world you going to confuse Gavel Geeks and Duchess? Lord have mercy. So anyway, darlings, y'all stay safe and stay safe. I promise I ain't had no margaritas. I promise I ain't had none. But I might later. I don't know. But I'm going to look for that catnip. I heard that stuff was good. But we'll see. But anyway, y'all be safe. Be nice to each other. And stay warm. And I'll see you soon. Bye, darlings.